This week, the Louisiana North Shore welcomes the pros of the Elite Fishing Series to its community. This area is known for big fish,
good fish,
and so much more. The host for this event is Wrigley's Marina.
There he is, Big Daddy.
And Old Town Slidell. And it's presented by Visit the North Shore. Let's go now to the stage and get started with this week's episode on Elite Fishing Series TV.
What a fish.
The Slidell Shootout.
All right, we'd like to welcome everybody out to beautiful Wrigley's Marina right here in Slidell, Louisiana. My name is Pat Malone, and this is the 2023 Frog Togs Elite Solo Tour. These guys are fishing 3 days. They're fishing for 3 fish a day.
That makes 3 fish.
2 of them must be 16 to 27 inches, 1 up to 28 inches.
This is perfect.
29 and a half.
After 2 days of competition, the top 5 will move on to day 3's money round. The weights will zero out, and then it's a 1-day shootout for all the marbles.
Let's go now to Mike Fournette and see what he feels will be the keys to success this week on the Frog Togs Elite Solo Tour.
I'm Elite Pro Mike Fournette, and this week the tour lands in Slidell off the Louisiana North Shore, which offers some of the best waters for big fish anywhere in our state.
But first up, we had a great captain's meeting in historic Old Town, hosted at Restaurant Coke and provided by Visit the North Shore.
When the Elite Solo Tour hits the waters in and around Slidell, it's going to be all about the weather. It's early spring, and if it's warm and the sun shines, there will be big limits brought to the stage. But if a front moves through and brings with it north winds and rain, the pros will be searching for a cold water bite that may not materialize.
I'll take anything I can get right now.
There's only one way to find out, and that's to get started. It's tour stop number 2, the Slidell Shootout, and it's time to put them in the water and get to it, boys.
Yes, sir.
That is money. Get down, dollar boat.
Boom! You got 3, baby. That's what I'm talking about, huh? Look at that right there!
Wrigley's Marina hosted the launch and weigh-ins for the first 2 days of this 3-day event. Early spring weather on the Louisiana North Shore can be a mixed bag. Soft winds and full sun could produce record-setting weights, but rain and high winds could leave even the best anglers searching for a single bite. The anglers cross Lake Pontchartrain under both sunny skies and soft winds. If this weather holds, this could be one of those record-setting days the pros were looking for.
That's the one we're looking for, folks.
After a full day of fishing, the pros returned for the weigh-in, with several bringing in 20-pound-plus limits to the stage.
2157, 1873, 2330 with a 996 big red.
The pros continued to show off the big fish the North Shore is known for. And when the dust settled, it was Michael Fournette finishing day 1,
2355,
in 4th place. Gary Marino in 3rd,
2396,
Mark Robinson secured 2nd,
2783.
and for the 2nd event in a row, Travis Land had the lead after day 1.
2846.
Let me tell you something. I saw about 3 fish pre-fishing for 3 days, and I had them all named. Larry, Moe, and Curly were there. They set. So I don't know. We'll have to come up with another plan tomorrow.
All right, we're looking for more tomorrow.
As the sun set over Lake Pontchartrain, there was a major change coming that would affect day 2. There is a big line of thunderstorms coming through, a lot of severe weather, lightning, hail, and that after a for sure delay to the start of the event, that we'll be able to get the anglers launched out under safe conditions and be able to complete day 2. Day 2, the weather worsened and included a small craft advisory lasting until 5 p.m. According to the rules, the top 5 from day 1 will move on to Championship Saturday, as significant and severe weather events forced the cancellation of day 2.
Yesterday, weather got bad. Tournament director had to make a tough call, canceling day 2. So here we are, day 3. Cold weather, low water. We're gonna see how this thing shakes out.
Stay tuned. When we come back, we hit the water with the top 5 from qualifying. It's Championship Saturday on the Louisiana North Shore. McLean Trailers, the official trailer of the Elite Fishing Series. Welcome back to the Elite Fishing Series on the Louisiana North Shore. The pros are on the road once again to Wrigley's Marina for the launch of Championship Saturday after yesterday's cancellation of Day 2.
I'm Captain Michael Fournette. All my buddies call me Red, and I'm looking for 3 big redfish today for sure.
Too cold for this. Need to be in a deer woods, not fishing in this weather.
I'm just so excited. First time to make the Final 5 this year. Looking forward to it. It's going to be absolute brutal conditions.
20-mile-an-hour winds blowing. It's 47 degrees, 48 degrees. I'm just glad I made it to the final day. That's a start, you know.
Gosh, it's cold out here. It's been a while since I had to fish with these on.
Oh, you got food? Come on. Right here, this is for the West Bank. For the flow, Popeye, boy. It's game time. It's nasty, it's windy, we can make all the excuses in the world, but it's time to catch them. Let's roll.
High winds, we didn't want anybody crossing Lake Bourne out there. Had been a terrible boat ride for everybody, the cameramen included. So we try to play it safe, so we're all fishing in this area, so we came over here, get a little closer.
Good bit of nasty weather out here. Only good thing about it is it's not lightning. Here we go. First stop of the morning.
A little short on the spot, get my stuff ready.
As the anglers get to their first spots of the day, check out this week's Maintenance Matters Tip of the Week presented by Yamaha Outboards.
Fishing season's almost over, so I'm getting my boat ready for long-term storage. I use a 5-step process that's easy to do at home, or you can bring your boat into your local authorized Yamaha dealer. My first step is thoroughly cleaning the boat and outboard to remove dirt, slime, blood, and road grime, then protect surfaces with a quality polish. Next, I change the engine oil in all my outboards. Replacing old oil removes harmful debris and contaminants from months of use. After changing the oil, I fog the engines using Yabalube EFI engine fogging oil. The fogging process varies by engine model, so follow instructions on the bottle and in your owner's manual. Next, I fill the gas tank with fresh, ethanol-free gasoline, then treat it with a quality fuel conditioner and stabilizer. Filling the tank reduces the odds of water building up in your gas over the winter. My final step before putting the boat in storage is changing the lower gear lube. When it comes to achieving peak performance, maintenance matters.
Tidewater Boats, the official boat of the Elite Fishing Series. Welcome back to the Louisiana North Shore and Championship Saturday on the Frog Togs Elite Solo Tour. It's time now to go inside the tackle box, presented by Waterloo Rods.
This is a pond that's had a lot of fish in it. It's been a lot of big fish in here. I may have to weed through the overs to get what I'm looking for. But there are quite a few fish in this little pond. It's loaded with grass. I'm trying something a little different. I'm gonna try a frog set up weedless. Normally I throw a Caden honeydew melon through here, but the water has gone out a little bit, so there's a lot more grass visible. I'm gonna sneak in here on the backside, try to get upwind and work this whole area, work it over really well, and hopefully I can pick up a couple of fish before we move to our next spot.
Elite Fishing Series Television is brought to you by Tidewater Boats, Yamaha Outboards, Frog Togs Total Outdoor Performance Gear, McLean Trailers, Waterloo Rods, Check-It Stick Measuring Boards, Brecknell Scales, the Silver Slipper Casino and Hotel, and our community partners.
We're out here grinding. Wind is humping it, probably blowing 35, gusts up to 40, 45. Fish are sitting on the bottom. My fish are still here, but they're sitting on the bottom. I'm reeling it by them. They're just not eating. I can sit there and throw it a point a couple of times, and then when I finally drift up to it, one or two will swim off from where I was just throwing. So I don't know. We're just going to have to find something that want to eat.
Screw that bad boy on there. Sure, sharp. Yeah, this isn't my normal style of fishing right here, but you know, whatever works, whatever works. We're gonna try it. I've been catching those fish in this little creek right here. You know, sight casting them when the sun comes up, but it's still overcast right now. It's cold. I was thinking some of the fish may have moved out here to this deeper water, get some of this warm water coming in. But we're gonna give it a couple casts right here, then we're gonna start easing into it slowly.
I won't be wasting much time. This wind's gonna blow me into this bank, and I'm heading right to this little cut right here. There's been a little bit of school of fish. 10 or 15 of them that's been sitting right up this point. And I'm just literally hoping for some luck. Let's see what happens.
First fish of the day. Wrong color, but a fish nonetheless.
Gary Marino goes back to back
Another green fish.
with bass.
That might be the same. No, it's a different fish.
But at least something is biting in these tough conditions.
I'm gonna have to put a different bait on. Wrong colors, but action. I like it.
There he is, Big Daddy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Not to be outdone, Frenette matches him fish for fish.
You gotta be kidding me. I get a bite and look what I got. Ain't what we're looking for, boys and girls, but I bet you know what that is.
But it's a good sign. The redfish have got to turn on soon.
This ain't what we're here for, buddy. Good fish. Oh, I hope he's not too big. Oh, he's way too big. Little too big. Not a little too big, a lot too big. Hey, but come around this corner, we seen one that was a keeper for sure. And this one here. Whoops. Okay, good. Sorry. Y'all didn't get to see him. He came off, but I got a little bit left of this little stretch. Maybe we can catch one that'll fit.
Waterloo rods. Might as well fish the best.
Just when you thought two of the most reliable Yamaha outboards of all time couldn't get any better, they did. Now with integrated steering, the new F150 and F200 are turning up performance with precise, responsive handling, with sleek, modern styling, total tilt for convenience, and Helmmaster EX compatibility for more control and ease of maneuvering. The Yamaha i4 F150 and F200, sheer perfection at every turn.
We're back with Elite Fishing Series TV on the Louisiana North Shore. Hi folks, I'm Pat Malone, host and tournament director of the Elite Fishing Series. The Louisiana North Shore has some of the best fishing along the Gulf Coast.
That's what we came for.
Add to that terrific food and back to nature excursions, and it's easy to see why the North Shore is one of the top vacation destinations in the country. There really is something for everyone. The North Shore is a hidden gem nestled on Lake Pontchartrain, just 45 minutes north of New Orleans. Experience the North Shore's vibrant collection of communities where old world charm meets modern day excitement. For the adventurous spirits, the North Shore boasts a plethora of outdoor recreational activities. Explore miles of scenic trails, go biking through lush forests, or paddle along the tranquil waters of Lake Pontchartrain. Art and culture thrive here, with art galleries showcasing local talent and live music performances filling the air with melodies. And let's not forget about the seafood. Indulge in mouth-watering dishes crafted from fresh, local ingredients and fresh Louisiana seafood. So what are you waiting for? Come experience the magic of the North Shore in St. Tammany Parish, Louisiana. It's a destination where the nature's beauty meets southern hospitality, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Plan your trip today and immerse yourself in the enchanting North Shore experience.
Fill your cup. Shop to it. Dance a bit. Give a smile. Float a while. Hike in. Take a spin. Enjoy art. Fill your heart. Stroll around. Jazz sounds. Sit a spell. Life is swell. Give a cheer. Raise a beer. Grab a bite. Stay the night. Savor more. Visit the North Shore.
The anglers have battled the conditions and fish all day. The only problem is they've been the wrong species.
Hey, does this count, Pat?
Wrong color.
Or the wrong size.
30 inches.
The severe weather that caused cancellation of day 2, dropping temperatures into the low 40s, has really affected the fishing and fishermen. As the cutoff time of 3 p.m. approached, anglers headed in to load their boats and get to the weigh-in. Word spread between boats and eventually to tour officials that no one had landed a scorable fish during regulation. Officials relayed to the field to head back to the water.
We have to have a winner, so we all turned around. We're heading back to the water.
A 3-hour overtime period would be added to give the pros one last chance to have this event settled on the water. There's still time for one of these anglers to win $10,000 just by catching one scorable fish.
Doesn't really matter how anybody feels about it. We're back on the water. We got to catch a fish. That's where my head's at. It's time to get one.
And before he is even reset up and ready to fish again, Marino hooks up, and this is not a bass. If he can land this fish, he may be $10,000 richer.
What a fish.
Travis Land has a good one on. The fishing is really heating up, but at the latest possible point. There's just minutes left in overtime, and the sun's going down fast.
He ate it. Woo. Stay on, baby. $10,000 boat flip. $10,000 boat flip. Woo! Look at that. Look at that right there. Woo! 9 pounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Michael Fournette lands a great fish, but has to hurry to join the pros making their way to Old Town Slidell for the weigh-in.
It's a good one, boys.
First up, it's Mamba Boats pro Travis Land.
That's an 868. Redfish Lodge of Louisiana pro Michael Fournette. 1469. There's your new leader, man. There you go. For him, I want you to put your hands together and make a lot of noise for Mamba Custom Boats pro Gary Marino, all the way from Baytown, Texas. 1359, my brother. Great job.
Will Granberry landed the Brecknell Big Red of the tournament. The Slidell Shootout champion and winner of this week's Frog Togs fantastic finish is Michael Fournette. Congratulations to all of the anglers that competed under some very tough conditions. Thank you for watching this week's episode. Tune in next week when the tour moves west to Kemah, Texas. Official lodging partner this week was the Sleep Inn of Slidell. Closed captioning provided by McLean Trailers.